Hey everybody, my name's Michael Gray. I'm the guy who makes those Nancy Drew video walkthroughs, and I thought I'd make this video, let you guys know what's going on with me, maybe answer a few questions, tell you what's going on in the near future. Now why? Well, next Monday, October 13th, 2009, they're releasing a new Nancy Drew game, Nancy Drew, Warnings at Waverly Academy. As you can see, I already have a copy. And I also have midterms. That means I'm going to be studying for my classes. They make us read big books like these. I'm going to be so busy studying that I probably won't have time to play video games. So I guess that means you're going to have to wait 2, 3, I don't know, maybe even 4 weeks before I get around to playing the game, beating the game, and making a video walkthrough. Sorry that you guys are going to have to wait, but school comes first. In other news, I finally got a Sherlock Holmes video game. Sherlock Holmes. A lot of people said I should play the Sherlock Holmes games because they're detective mysteries, so I'm going to like that, and because they take place in the 19th century. I don't know, apparently I just give off this vibe that screams, I love the 1800s! Yay, 19th century! Awesome! Anyway, I'm going to plan to play the Sherlock Holmes game, check it out, see if it's any good, and if I like it, maybe I'll make a video walkthrough for it. There have been a lot of suggestions as to which games I should play next. Some people say I should play the Monkey Island games. I've got 2 of those. Some people say I should play the Pajama Sam games. I've got 4 of those. If you have any ideas, you can put them as comments down below underneath this video. Give me an idea of what sort of games you'd like to see me play. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I've got a list of games that I'd like to play, such as the second Professor Layton game, or Oregon Trail, or some other older games that I played when I was a kid. But the list of games I'd like to play is like this long. It's lots of games, and I definitely won't have time to get through all of them. So let me know what you want to see and I'll try to take it into consideration. So I think that's everything that's going on with me right now. So now I'm going to answer a couple of questions. I liked Curse of Blackmoor Manor. I thought it was very well organized with the 6 pillars that you could try to solve the puzzles for each pillar in whichever order you want. So it gave you a lot of freedom in that game to basically do things in the order you wanted to do them in, and I really like that. Also, Lulu the parrot is awesome. That's a tough question because I like the Hardy Boys books just as much as the Nancy Drew books, but I think as far as Nancy Drew is concerned, I'm going to go with Bess and George. Bess and George are her friends, so she kind of gets along better with them than she gets along with Frank and Joe, mainly because they live in another town. She doesn't spend a lot of time with them. She spends more time with Bess and George, so they're better buddies. So I'm going to go with Bess and George. Bess and George. I did for a brief moment, but I didn't have enough time to listen to the whole tape, so I only listened for about 2 pages, and then I did something else. Sure. I could do a video walkthrough for Zelda Ocarina of Time. I could also do one for Zelda Twilight Princess. I've actually written a text walkthrough for Zelda Twilight Princess, but it's really a long game. The text walkthrough I wrote is over 100 pages from start to finish, so if I do a video walkthrough for either of those Zelda games, it would be very long, presumably. It'd probably take me a while, but if you really want to see me do that, you can make comments. I support the Dodgers, not the LA Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers, the original Dodgers. That's the team I want to see win the World Series this year. Although I don't think they're going to win the World Series because there hasn't been a Brooklyn Dodgers team in the past 40, 50 years. However, I'm still rooting for them. Yeah.
Getting those Providence stocks together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown. Those were the days.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew? Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too. Oh, people are always hearing and seeing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans. Why don't you just go up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door. Why do you think Matt disappeared?
He didn't disappear. He was taken. By the good people. Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. Now that I've said an ominous warning, why don't you eat some food? I insist. Come here, little.
There you are. We've been looking for you. Yeah, you won't believe the lucky break we caught. Lucky break? It was the result of good old-fashioned detective work. It was the result of you insisting we stop for a hamburger. Cheeseburger.
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. Why don't you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner? She's not answering her phone.
No problem, boss. Bess, oh my gosh, I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again. Are you okay? Oh man, am I glad to see you. I mean, I'm not happy you got dumped down here too, but I'm real happy I'm not alone anymore, and now that you're here, I'm really, really happy because I know you'll be able to get us out. Am I making sense? Okay, here are some pictures. Here's a dude man who's thinking about something. And, here's a girl whose face I didn't draw. I like her hair, I just don't know what her face looks like. Something I've been trying to do is get old photographs like this or that, and then trying to draw the photographs. Because the idea is that because the photographs are black and white, it's going to be easier than drawing in color. Here's a picture I drew off an old photograph. Apparently it's a picture of somebody called Gary Mantis. I don't know who he is. And I drew a picture of an otter and a weird blob thingamabobber. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be a picture of. Here's a group photo. It's okay. Some of the faces are off. I'm not very good at drawing eyes. I mean, I can draw an eye in some detail when it's a close-up picture. But when the picture's farther off, I basically just draw a couple of lines in a circle for the eyes, so that's something I need to work on. What else? If you want, you can check out my blog at argoflump.blogspot.com. There's a link to it on my YouTube page. I think that's pretty much everything. So I'm just going to end by saying virtue is its own reward. Like I said, I don't get paid to do these things, so really the only reward I get is from people like you when you give nice feedback and say you like my videos, and I'd just like to thank you all for watching my videos and making my life so rewarding. So thank you very much for your love and support, and I hope to see you all soon at Waverly Academy. Bye-bye, everybody.